When we first started looking around for houses, obviously the easiest path is with Redfin because you just look online and like pick and choose what you like. But when you actually go to a place, it ends up being very different from how it looked in the pictures, and it's a very overwhelming process.
2016 was a very competitive market when we bought our townhouse with Josie, and then also the beginning of the pandemic. So we bought in the spring of 2020 when everything was kind of changing.
I'm originally from France, so I was like more familiar with the process there, which also was very new here for me.
Everything was one big challenge, and I shared that with Josie on our first call. And she kind of like assured me that there are many people like that and that she will explain things along the way, and she did that very well.
She was able to help us understand the value adds of what we're getting, again, understand the markets around kind of the area. Again, all these things we were just, we hadn't had familiarity with as it was new to us.
And I think Josie is really good at having her clients answer those questions. Even if they don't really know, she's really helpful at not pushing them, but also kind of like pulling it out of them. I was like, what are you really looking for? Is this really what the house you want to buy? How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself living in this house?
She was very patient, and also the best quality, I believe. She's always not pushing people. You can feel she's on your side.
She kept digging as to like, what are the actual fears that you have or your reservations, because she was able to address whatever we threw at her. She didn't make us feel judged or belittled or pushed into something that we didn't want just because it would be a sale for her.
First home that we sold with her, we were able to put it on the market. We got multiple offers that went over asking, and I think it was all because Josie made sure that the things that needed to be done to the house, a new paint job, cleaning out the crawl space.
So the home was in pretty bad shape when Josie came into the picture, and she helped identify what are the things in the home that needed to be fixed up. She helped us connect with different contractors, home inspections, sewer scopes, things that we weren't really aware that we'd have to do. And then after all the remodeling, she was able to help set us up with some stagers, which made the home look very inviting, and then was able to really market the home well. And it sold, I believe, over asking with multiple offers.
Going through all of the numbers and kind of like breaking down everything that went into the loan and all of the costs associated with the house, I think was really helpful to like project and be able to like, okay, this is how it's going to cost now, this is what it's going to cost later. So I think that definitely took part of this part.
So our max at that for our townhouse that we could put an offer in on was $550 at that time, and the house that we saw that we ultimately got was listed for $555. So it was over our max price, so we actually couldn't put an offer in on it.
If we didn't have Josie's help at that time, we would have missed the price reduction, and we would have missed putting an offer in the same day. And given that there was another offer on that same day, then we would not have gotten a home.
I think that's when Harry was officially sold on the value of a real estate agent, or the value of a good real estate agent is somebody who's not going to push you into something. And Josie's mission is to help people find joy in the home that they're buying. And you can't actually do that if you're busy pushing for a sale and pushing people into houses that they don't actually love.
Don't hesitate. Again, it was a great experience. It was a tough sell initially. But I would go back for another attempt or do it again. Do it a third time.
Yeah, we have a running joke with Josie that anytime something upsets us in our current house, like the washer and dryer need to be replaced, and we just call Josie like, Josie, we need a new house.
And you're gonna enjoy the process, I'm almost sure, because I'm a very anxious person, and at the end I was like, phew, that wasn't so hard.